Welcome to a 10-minute meditation practice. I wanted to share this practice with you because sometimes when we are first approaching meditation, it might be hard to know where to start. There are so many different wonderful types of meditation that we can practice. However, I find this a simple practice that is easy and accessible. And today's practice is simply a practice of awareness. And what we are drawing our awareness to are the different states of our mind as we sit in silence and with focus. So the first piece that we want to do for our practice today is to establish a comfortable seat. And so we can either choose a traditional seat of sitting on the ground on our bottoms with our legs crossed, sitting on our heels, or if neither of these is comfortable and you find yourself fidgeting and having a hard time getting comfortable, where your focus and your attention can't be on the meditation but is on your physical body, then sit in a comfortable chair with the feet either on the ground or on some pillows to help elevate the knees and hips slightly. From here, we want to allow the pelvis to find a comfortable position in an upright position. So a good indication is if your low back begins to round out as you are seated. Specifically, this usually happens if you are seated cross-legged on the floor. If this is the case where your low back is rounded and your torso is hunched forward, we can elevate the hips by sitting on either a pillow or a prop, which should allow space to be created for the pelvis to find a neutral upright position. From here, in any of our seated positions, we would like to elongate the natural spine. So feel the crown of your head extend upwards, reaching up to either the sky or the ceiling. And if it feels safe, close through the eyes. Allow your awareness to begin to land with your physical body. Let your sternum or your breastbone stack over top of your hips and your chin stack over top of your breastbone. Let your shoulders relax down and away from your ears. The palms of the hands and the hands themselves can come into a wide variety of positions, and there's a lot of different mudras or hand symbols that you can create to manifest different intentions in your meditation practice. However, today we will keep it simple. If you are feeling lightheaded and flighty today, or spacey, as some of us call it, we can turn the palms face down on our laps with the palms resting into the thighs. This encourages a grounding energy, connecting to the earth and the ground that is underneath us. However, if you are feeling tired and sluggish, we can turn the palms upwards to create an uplifting energy in the body. Once we find our arm position and we have our seated position, we can begin to draw that awareness inward. To begin our meditation, we will allow our minds to have a focus point, which in this case we will use our natural breathing. And so just simply notice the inhales and the exhales of your body's natural rhythm. You can notice the qualities of the breath, how it feels inside of your body and where it moves. And this is it. This is meditation. The awareness piece will be watching the mind as we stay focused or attempted to stay focused on the breath. And there is essentially 3 states that the mind exists in. The first is what we call rajas. And a rajasic mind is a mind that is busy. It doesn't like to sit still. It likes to move from thought to thought, idea to idea. Sometimes if it feels constrained or feels like it is being held in place, it will get irritated and angry. Notice as you sit in your practice today, if that is the mind that arises, if you begin to feel the emotions of impatience or anger or frustration, know that your mind is in a rajas state. Our second state is called tamas. And tamas is a state that is slow and dull and inert. It sometimes can feel sleepy or sluggish. And so as we try to focus our awareness and our attention with breath today, notice if the mind begins to move into this state. The compulsion to yawn or the compulsion to drift off might overwhelm you and begin to happen. Having the awareness that you are moving into a tamasic state will be your meditation. And then the third state that the mind can exist in is sattva. And sattva is the ideal state for meditation. But we also know that it is unrealistic to stay there for long periods of time, specifically when we are first starting our meditation practice. Sattva is a mind that is clear and conscious, calm, easeful, smooth. Again, the mind will possibly move between 1, 2, or all 3 of these states in any given practice. And our job as a meditator is just to observe how the mind moves between these 3 states as we attempt to allow our attention and our focus to land with our breath. And so finding that awareness and that attention to our breath, we'll take a moment to land, and then we will begin our meditation. I will bring us back in 10 minutes. So allow yourself to land comfortably and easefully, not worried about the time, and allow your attention to land with your breath and your awareness to notice the states of the mind. Slowly and gently begin to come back. When you feel ready, you can gently begin to open your eyes. Take a nice big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale, let it out in a sigh. What did you notice? What was the state of your mind today? Congratulations, you've just completed a 10-minute meditation practice.